Hey, what's up, everyone? I just picked up something new for the collection. Figured I'd show everyone. It's a Pro-tech Runt 5 with a textured handle, black handle, stonewashed blade, 20 CV, and a reverse Tonto blade. I'm sorry that's blurry, but there you go right there. So, comes in your normal Pro-tech box and Pro-tech pouch, which is fits just right. So, for those of you not familiar with this, the Runt 5 is a mini California legal switchblade with a 1.9-inch blade because it has to be under 2 in the communist state of California. Went to the store. I was looking for something interesting, and I didn't notice last time I was there he had so many Pro-techs. I don't know how I missed them. But this one kind of caught my... Actually, another one caught my eye, which was the Runt with a smooth... it had a smooth scales on it. And I thought it was pretty cool. Then he just showed me this one. He said, I have that one. Then I have the same one with the textured. And I was looking at it. And before I even pressed the button to fire it, I said, you know what? From what I know about Pro-techs, they have to see it pretty snappy. I'd rather have the texture. And I was right. So again, we have the pivot here. We have the recessed button. And you can tell right there that is fully recessed. Look at that. That doesn't pop up at all. And pretty quick there. So you can see nice reverse Tonto blade. This one just kind of jumped out at me because it's a reverse Tonto, but it almost kind of reminds me of a cleaver style blade. So I liked that as soon as I saw it. That one just kind of jumped out. Said I have to have that. So, and right here it's CPM 20 CV steel. The scales are anodized aluminum, and I got to tell you, it's amazing that it's textured. Whereas the other one has a like a flat scale, but it almost doesn't feel like a regular aluminum handle. Like, I mean, obviously it doesn't feel like micarta or anything, but it feels like a little bit different than what you would expect a aluminum scale to feel like. It's a little hard to explain, really. But let's put this down. So we are looking at, let's see. So as you can tell here, we're just below 2 inches, 1.9 inches. And then the handle is a little bit over 3 inches. Like I think it's like 3.1 inches. And then in total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a little over 5 inches. So we're looking at about a 1.9-inch blade, a 3.1-inch handle or so, and then just pokes a little bit over 5 inches. So we pull the calipers out here, and the blade is, oops, let's put them right here. Blade is 0.88 inches. So it's a pretty nice size blade for such a small knife. And it's funny because the spine of the blade, 0.11 inches. It actually looks like it would be like a 0.12 or 0.13. I think because the knife is just so small that the blade stock just looks like it would be a lot thicker than what it is. And over here we have 0.46 inches thick. This recessed area, we're 0.77 inches. And right back here, we're 0.83 inches. Pretty nifty. And then the clip, I actually saw another review on the clip, and it got some complaints because it's so strong. And you know what? If you're trying to pull this, it is strong. It is a very strong clip. It is right up there. The strongest clip I have on any knife in my collection is the Boker Subby Strike, which is a much cheaper knife, but that clip is just, it's like a superhuman clip. It's amazing. This one is right up there with that, and I actually like that quite a bit because if you're going to spend a decent amount of money on a knife, you want to know it's not going to come off your, unclipped from your pants pocket, and I don't think this one will. Screws are all nicely recessed in here. Another cool thing is you can tell that the clip, if you see there, we have 2 screws holding the clip on. And then if you turn it this way, they're totally, and I apologize for this not really focusing too well, but you can tell that they're totally recessed. So the back side of the clip is in a recessed area, and then the clip's recessed within that. So, excuse me, the screw's recessed within that. So, you know, that's really cool. I like that quite a bit. It's a very nice touch. So when you're pulling this in and out over your pocket, it's not going to snag on any screws. It's not going to get hung up on anything. It's going to go right up there, and you can tell it has that really nice deep carry pocket clip, which is just awesome. You're not even going to see. All you're going to see is this little black clip in there, which is pretty nice. This part right here, which is nice, it's comes down just a little bit, just a little smooth down, just to give you a slightly better grip. And then we have some texturing right here, which is really nice. If I had to make a little change to this knife, I probably would have put just a little jimping here, maybe just 1/4 of an inch to maybe 1/2 an inch right here. This way, if you're choking up, you got a little to grab onto. But you know what? Not a big deal. Because like I said, you do have some good texturing there. It actually mimics what's on the sides of the knife itself. And then closing it, very, very positive closure. No blade play at all. If you see any shaking, that's me shaking the table, but sorry about that. But yeah, no blade play at all. And if you look at it this way, it just kind of fills that opening for the knife. As far as I can tell, very nicely centered in there also. Try and get a better angle for you. I almost didn't know which one to get because, like I said, originally I had seen the flat one, and the flat one was pretty nice. And then I saw this textured, and I think the textured one was about $10 or $15 more. To me, it was worth it. Then they had another one, and I'm kicking myself maybe for not getting that one. It was a runt just like this, and it had an anodized handle with like an old kind of faded U.S. flag on it with a black blade. The scales looked incredible. I actually thought it might have been micarta or something, but it was actually aluminum. It was beautifully done. And they were all serial numbered. I think it was like this one was like 227 or 257. And I looked around online, and every one I saw that I've seen is in the 1 or 200s, and they've been discontinued. So I'm thinking maybe I should go back and maybe get that other one too, because it was just really cool, you know. And like Pro-tech knives are awesome. I just love them. Unfortunately, this is my first one. I've seen so many reviews on them, heard so many good things, and this looked like a good opportunity to get a high quality knife for a fairly low price. So this cost me $160. When I got home, I checked out some online stores, and it seems to be right about on the money. I've seen some which are about $150. I saw some that were $160, so I'm right in that area. Of course, the thing is, you buy them online, well, you often have to pay shipping, so it might be another $5 or $6 for shipping, and really it doesn't matter because they're all discontinued. So those prices that they're showing are prices that they might have had 6 months, a year, or 2 years ago. Not sure when. I'm thinking that this shop that I go to, he's an authorized dealer for Pro-tech and a lot of other places. He has some things that maybe kind of been around a while, like that one I just told you about with the flag pattern. I believe he said he's had that one around for a pretty long time. So I'm thinking that they made it maybe a couple of years ago, and it was just been discontinued. So that looks like it would be a pretty good deal to get. Pretty nice one. As far as cutting test, I cut a couple of things today, but let's see, what's on this? Can I cut this? You know what, I might be able to cut something on this. Let's just take a quick look to see how this does. Ooh, I think this paper feels a little damp, so. But yeah, no complaints here. Cut a few things open before. It was pretty good. So again, just kind of a quick look at everything for you. Hope you like the very basic first look at the Pro-tech Runt 5, and I will talk to you later. See ya.